Hi everyone, welcome to the little mini zodiac readings that I'm going to do for this full moon in Capricorn for those members on YouTube. And for this particular one, my Patreons. Okay, so just like in the first reading, in the main reading, I talk about how this full moon in Capricorn is going to really help us anchor in some very important parts of our soul's path. So instead of, because Capricorn can be very steadfast, very hardworking, very traditional, but is generally traditional about the material plane. This is about anchoring new soul missions, new energy from the soul into the material plane, okay? So how that's going to happen is going to be different for each sign. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Everything's time-stamped, so you can look at your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or whatever planet floats your boat. We're going to start with Aries, okay? Aries, okay. Your commitment is being tested. So when this kind of card comes up, this energy speaks to me about, sometimes you might be tempted. You might be tempted to go back to doing things how you've always done them, even though that's not where you want to be anymore. So if this is you, you might get opportunities that used to bring you joy or bring you financial stability, but might be hard for you energetically or emotionally. I think I think it's silly that we're tested. It just is what it is. If you can just lean into it and really pay attention to how you feel about something. So for example, for me, sometimes and my gut's I have a really good gut intuition. So someone will say something and it sounds like a great idea and it makes sense based on what I've done before, but my tummy flips. It's because it's not really the path I'm meant to go on. But because we have free will and we're allowed to make decisions or whatever we need to do, Spirit is like, do you want this or do you not? Okay, feel into that. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you with this full moon? Taurus, a time to give rather than take, okay? This is an interesting energy because I feel this is actually about giving to yourself. And Taurus, you guys are pretty good at being bougie, if you will, or making sure your needs are met. And maybe you might feel generous. Know that any generosity that you extend at this time is going to come back tenfold in some way. It's really going to anchor in that generous spirit, okay? You don't have to, but if you're taxed out with giving because so much is taken from you, go give to yourself, okay? Allow your cup to overflow and others to really, experience that from you. But it could be part of your new path. Maybe it's providing you with the energetic abundance that you need to be more generous. Whatever that looks like, you'll know what generosity means or feels like to you. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? Oh, we got a couple. Okay. Release control. So anywhere you might be trying to control things out of fear that they may not turn out the way you hoped. Yeah. Focus on the positive. Trust that everything is working out exactly as it's meant to, even if it doesn't quite feel that way. There's a saying, it's like, don't quit before the miracle happens. There may be a part of you that this full moon is helping you release that wants to interfere, because if you don't do something bad might happen. Just feel into that if that resonates, because I think things are going to work out perfectly for you. And all you have to do is let go of trying to control and let the universe drive for a little while. What does this new reality look like where you don't have to control everything in order for things to turn out? What does that look like for you? Okay. For Cancer, what do we have for Cancer? Oh, okay. Leave the past behind. Just let it all go. Just let all that stuff go that is no longer serving you. That's not an easy thing to do because we tend to look to the past to make sense of what it is we want for the future or whatever. You could be holding on to old relationships or old belief systems or old beliefs about you that have no business coming into the future with you. But whatever this is, let the full moon move it out of your system. Let the full moon drop it like a hot potato, okay? Because I feel like it's going to be a really great time, especially heading into your season, because this full moon happens the first day we get the summer solstice, okay? So we're heading into your season. It's time for you to really thrive in your energy, but maybe you want to create new rules for yourself. Maybe you want to create new belief systems. This is a beautiful time to do that. Okay, Leo, what do we have for Leo? Leo, take inspired action, baby. I love this. This is a very masculine energy, but it doesn't matter whether you're masculine or feminine. What matters is that you feel really excited about what you're doing. And any part of you that wants to do things out of obligation or duty, give it up to the full moon. Let the full moon help you release that so that you can just engage in what really lights you up and inspires you and excites you and leaning into the potential of that. Could you imagine just living an inspired life? Like, sometimes I'm going to give you a really interesting example because this is what's coming up. But imagine let's say you have an online business and you really love part of that business, but you really hate another part. Let's say you love creating videos, but you hate doing all the technical stuff, but you feel obligated to do the technical stuff. So blah, blah, blah. I think if you're inspired to perhaps lean into another way of going about things, maybe working with somebody to let them do the stuff you don't want to do. Maybe they love doing those things. Who knows, right? Okay. Libra. Oh no, Virgo. Sorry, Virgo. I saw the Virgo on the card. Virgo. Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Okay. Emotions are running high, Virgo. This kind of came through in your energy reading. I don't know if it was the energy forecast. Let yourself feel. Just let yourself feel. Let this full moon help you release any of the pain you're holding on to, because you don't deserve to hold on to any of that. Okay. Allow it to move out of your system in the quickest I can say like easiest, most painless way possible. Emotions aren't always. Here's what's interesting. There are some of you that may struggle to feel happiness and joy too. So feel into that if that's you, because you can let yourself feel those things. Let yourself be emotional about stuff. Yeah. You have no idea what you're doing with your energy. It's a powerful, powerful thing. Okay, Libra. Now we're on Libra. Oh, the energy's gaining momentum. I love that. Those are so Libra colors right there. I love it. Okay. So whatever it is you've been working towards or desiring, or even movement, I feel like it's happening. Movement is happening. Okay. You just need to stay the course. So let the full moon help you release anything that makes you feel or doubt yourself, doubt your experience. We're on the cusp of a big breakthrough energetically for everyone. Okay. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Believe in the impossible. I love it. There's a big part of you that probably needs proof or probably needs some kind of tangible something in order to step in and believe. But this is interesting because I'm getting, do you trust yourself? You have a huge amount of proof that you can trust yourself. Lean into that. Lean into what that feels like and understand that you are a part of this universe. The universe is an extension of you. You can trust and believe in the impossible. How do you learn new things? Right? How do you learn new things if everything just open to miracles? That's all they're saying. But whoever it is I'm sharing this with, there's this need for in the heart. If I feel into the heart of the Scorpio, there's this there's actually a lot of romantic ideation. There's romance there. There's really truly believing in love and believing that really magical things can happen. But the head of the Scorpio feels very dissonant from that. Feels very almost rejecting of that because there's no proof. But there's some, I don't know, proof might be coming. How about that? So let this Capricorn full moon help you move out any disbelief you have that the impossible can happen for you. Okay. So Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? Oh. You are good enough. You're good enough. It doesn't matter. It does not matter if you've messed up. It does not matter if you've done something bad or if you are not where you thought you'd be. You are good enough. You can be laying in bed with a head cold, messy hair, haven't showered for 2 days. You are still good enough. And this full moon in Capricorn is going to help you move out anything that opposes your goodness, that you are good enough no matter what. We are here to learn and expand and grow, and we can't do that without making mistakes sometimes. So for those of you that I'm tapped into, I feel like there's like this feeling like you've made mistakes or something, or there's something with that's going to dissolve with this full moon. It's a really beautiful energy. All right, Capricorn, what are we doing in your moon? What are we doing in your moon, Capricorn? Oh, okay. Know your worth. Another one. Know your worth. And this is not about other people. This is not about proving your worth to other people. This is not about saying, see, I told you I was worth. This is not about anyone else. This is about you. This is about you knowing your worth regardless of what anyone else thinks or feels or says. Being solid in yourself. It's almost like when you can accept all of your flaws, then no one can use them against you. No one can use those as a means of, of dragging you down or putting you down or using it against you because you've accepted it. Accept all of yourself. Let this full moon wash away anything that is not serving the fact that you have worth and value no matter what. Okay. I love that. All right, Aquarius. What do we got for Aquarius? It's time to take action. Okay, Aquarius. I think you're just meant to free ball it through life right now. And any fear you have in taking action, any hesitancy, ask the full moon to release that. This is not about you needing to survive. You are not putting yourself in some kind of danger or life danger. This is about you really living into your life, and you're naturally dispositioned to take chances and be a little bit quirky and be a little bit weird in your path. So really lean into that at this time. All right, and Pisces. Okay, well, that was interesting. What do you need to release with this full moon, Pisces? What do you need to release? And a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so something is releasing itself from your experience. Sorry, the card might be off the camera a bit. Just let yourself let it go so that you can have things come to an end. There are certain things in your life that need to close out. Just let yourself release it so it can. And then it almost feels like a kicking off of some kind for you. So I think it's very positive, but the release sometimes feels a little off-putting, if you will. This is kind of a new thing. I'm going to be like finessing it a little bit, but if this has helped, please like, share, comment, and or subscribe. I think, well, if you're a member, you're already getting this, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Sending you lots of love. Bye.